13 signs that a married woman is attracted to you. Have you been feeling like a married woman has been showing signs of interest, but you're not entirely sure? Let's explore the following signs to determine whether she truly likes you. 1. She always finds ways to be near you. If a married woman has feelings for you, the first thing you'll notice is that she always tries to find ways to be around you. Whether she's married or not, if she has an interest in you, she'll make every effort to be close to you. This is especially true if she's your co-worker. You'll see her appearing next to you during lunch, asking for your help at work, or simply showing up in various situations where you are. This is a clear sign she could be into you. 2. She gets jealous when you mention other women. This is a very telling sign. If she's just a friend, she wouldn't care when you talk about other women. But if she seems upset or jealous when you mention someone else, that could be a big sign she has feelings for you. Try bringing up another woman in conversation and observe her reaction. If she seems irritated, you might have made her jealous. 3. She wants to know everything about your life. A married woman who likes you will want to know everything about your personal life. She'll ask you about your family, your habits, even small details like what food you like or if you have any allergies. On the other hand, she might not share much about her own family, especially her husband. If she does, it's usually a vague mention of an unhappy marriage. This could indicate that she's interested in you and possibly looking for something more. 4. She treats you better than other co-workers. Pay attention to how she behaves towards you compared to other colleagues. If she's always showing you extra care, helping you out more than others, or giving you special attention, it could be a sign that she likes you. However, be cautious, as this behavior might be noticeable to others and could create awkward situations. 5. She always finds an excuse to touch you. If she likes you, she may unconsciously seek ways to touch you. Despite being married, she won't be able to resist. Watch for small touches, such as placing her hand on your shoulder, a light pat on your back, or even holding your hand under the guise of a compliment. These seemingly innocent touches can be strong indicators that she's attracted to you. 6. Her behavior towards you changes. If you've known her for a while, you may notice a shift in her behavior. Perhaps she used to dress casually around you, but now she's dressing up more, paying more attention to her appearance, and maybe even wearing makeup more often. This shift can be a clear sign she's trying to impress you and get your attention. 7. She texts you outside of work hours. If she frequently messages you outside of work hours, during the evening or on weekends, for example, especially if the conversation is unrelated to work, it could be a sign that she's looking to build a more personal connection. If this makes you uncomfortable, be mindful of how to set boundaries without offending her, as she might see your interactions as something more than just friendship. 8. She can't take her eyes off you. It's normal to make eye contact while talking, but if you notice her gazing at you even when you're not talking, that's a strong sign she's interested. If you catch her frequently looking at you when she thinks you're not noticing, it could mean she has deeper feelings for you than she lets on. 9. She invites you to meet privately. A married woman wouldn't typically invite you to meet privately without a specific reason, especially if it's not work-related. If she asks you out to lunch or invites you to meet in a more private setting, it could be her way of getting closer to you on a more personal level. This indicates that she wants to take your relationship to a new, more intimate level. 10. She always laughs at your jokes. Even if your jokes aren't that funny, she laughs at them enthusiastically. This could be her way of showing that she enjoys your company and appreciates your sense of humor. However, be aware of whether she behaves the same way with others. If she only laughs this much with you, it's likely a sign that she's trying to show she likes you. 11. She finds ways to ask for your help. If she needs help with something, you are the first person she turns to. She might not always need help, but she'll still ask for your assistance, showing that she prioritizes you over others. This is a subtle way of creating opportunities to spend time with you and gain your attention. 12. She puts more effort into her appearance. If she starts putting more effort into her appearance whenever she's around you, spending more time on skincare, makeup, or choosing outfits that enhance her looks, it's a clear indication that she's trying to capture your attention. She wants to appear more attractive to you. 13. Her voice changes when she talks to you. When she sees you, her tone softens, and her voice becomes more gentle and inviting. Women may not always be aware of how their voice changes when they're talking to someone they like. If you notice this subtle shift, it's a sign that she's interested in you on a more personal level. Women and the reasons behind infidelity. Infidelity is not uncommon in marriage. Many women enter extramarital relationships not because they no longer love their husbands, but due to feelings of loneliness or unmet needs in the marriage. When a marriage becomes boring and lacks emotional connection, women may seek new relationships to fulfill their emotional needs. This can begin with close workplace relationships, long conversations, or accidental encounters filled with temptation. At times, a husband's indifference can make a woman feel abandoned, leading her to seek attention from someone else. 1. A woman's behavior changes when she has new feelings. Over time, married couples develop a mutual understanding, where just a look or a gesture can convey what the other is thinking. However, when a woman starts to develop new feelings, her behavior becomes more mysterious. She no longer shares as much about herself as she once did. Even when asked, she may only give simple, brief answers. She may also avoid physical closeness when going to bed, refusing her partner's attempts to hold her. The once familiar and intimate gestures now seem distant, signaling that she may be preparing to distance herself emotionally from the relationship. 2. Her emotional state reflects the changes in her love. The meaning of love in a marriage is to hold hands, watch the sunrise and sunset together, and be by each other's side through thick and thin. But when a woman's love begins to fade, she becomes more distant and no longer views her partner as the only support in her life. Instead of seeking help from her husband during tough times, she faces challenges alone. This could be a sign that she has given her heart to someone else, and her trust in her spouse has turned into indifference and detachment. 3. The reasons why women cheat. Cheating by wives is not uncommon, and the reasons for it can vary depending on age and circumstances. Some women feel lonely and bored, and in some cases, alcohol plays a role. Sometimes, emotional bonds with co-workers go too far, or a lack of fidelity from the husband leads to a feeling of neglect. Some women cheat simply to escape boredom, while others do it because they feel emotionally abandoned. Some even admit that they cheat just because they want to. The reasons for infidelity are often complicated and difficult to define in the context of a marriage. 4. The desire for romance versus the harsh reality. Regardless of their age, women always yearn for romantic love and a happy marriage. Deep down, they desire a lifetime filled with love and affection. However, in reality, 99% of women lose the sense of romance after marriage. The daily grind of work, family, and financial worries takes over, leaving little room for romantic gestures. As these pressures build, they may start to overlook the emotional side of their relationship. 5. The lack of love and self-esteem in marriage. When a husband stops expressing love and romance, over time, it can lead women to feel insecure and inadequate. They no longer feel attractive or loved, which can push them to seek genuine affection elsewhere. The newness and excitement of someone outside their marriage can create an illusion of romantic love, which drives middle-aged women to pursue extramarital affairs to fulfill their inner needs. 6. Time and the invisible wounds it inflicts on women. Time can be an invisible enemy for women. As they enter middle age, their youthful beauty begins to fade. This is especially true for women who have given birth, as their bodies may no longer be the same. When their husbands neglect to compliment or appreciate them, it can lead to feelings of frustration and being unloved in their marriage. 7. Seeking validation and enjoyment outside of marriage. Women, regardless of age, always crave compliments and validation. They want to feel attractive and desirable to others. When they no longer receive attention from their husbands, they can easily be drawn into extramarital affairs in search of joy and fulfillment. This desire for superficial validation leads them to seek out new relationships outside their marriage. 8. Life pressures and the desire for change. Married life today is full of pressures, from financial struggles to career demands. The monotony of daily life can make some women feel their marriage has become dull. When faced with difficulties, they start to long for a new life, hoping to meet a more compatible man outside of their current marriage. 9. The painful consequences of cheating with someone familiar. When a woman cheats with someone familiar, she cannot avoid the painful consequences that follow. Once the affair is exposed, both her reputation and her relationships suffer. Scandals spread quickly within her social circle, leaving her ostracized and without friends. Those who were once close to her will cut ties, and she will be left feeling isolated and alone. 10. Being labeled the other woman for life. Once an extramarital affair is revealed, the woman will forever be labeled as the other woman. While society may forgive a man for his infidelity, it rarely shows the same leniency towards women. Even if she tries to atone for her actions, the stigma of being the third party in a relationship will follow her for life, making it impossible to fully erase her past. 11. Becoming a bed partner and losing self-worth. An extramarital affair is not about true love, but rather a fleeting moment of excitement. When a woman cheats, she eventually becomes just a bed partner for her lover, losing her dignity in the process. If she doesn't wake up to this reality soon, she will end up discarded, left only with heartbreak and lost self-worth. She will realize she was merely a source of entertainment for the man. 12. Cheating brings pain, not happiness. Cheating may seem romantic, but it's not true happiness. Once the affair is exposed, both parties are left to face serious consequences. Women need to understand that cheating is not a solution to marital problems. It only brings pain and regret in the end. The temporary thrill of infidelity pales in comparison to the lasting damage it causes. 13. Unavoidable troubles and consequences. When the affair is revealed, it brings inevitable trouble for both the woman and the man involved. The consequences affect not just their personal lives but also their families and social circles. Ultimately, the affair will destroy any chance of true happiness, leaving both parties to deal with the aftermath of their actions.